Hola to those who have a midheaven in Taurus. This is your reading for what career should you pursue. Now, let me explain how these readings are going to work just so you understand what you're getting into here, okay? First of all, I have a marketing and a business background, so I've advised many people in regards to what career paths they should take, business opportunities, and startup businesses they should start. So I'm combining this with your midheaven sign, or some people refer to it as an MC, which actually drives your career goals. So if you don't know what your midheaven or MC sign is, go to the link I have below for the calculator, figure out what your MC sign is. I think it's listed as MC in that calculator, and then come back and look at the reading that is correct for you. Okay, this is based on midheaven sign only, your MC sign, not sun, not moon, not anything else. So don't bother asking that. So what we'll do is I will go over what the general traits is for your sign, your midheaven sign, and then I'm going to proceed to a general reading where I will show you where you are now, what your strategy should be, and what your career goals, how your career goals will manifest, okay? After that time, you can click on the Vimeo link below, because I always include a Vimeo link, and that link will be about what is your dream job. In that video, I will have 3 options of jobs or careers that you are predispositioned to go into and that you should pursue, okay? Of course, if you want to consider a personal reading, what I would do in regards to a personal career reading, I would incorporate your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, and then we would do like a big career spread for you. My email is below. Just send me an email if you're interested in that. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. So if you have a midheaven in Taurus, you're persistent, you need security, and you like being in charge of your own work. You have trouble delegating because you feel that you can do the job better, and I'm like that too, so I can totally relate. You like creating beauty that people can appreciate, and you have a desire to improve people and objects. You have a talent for seeing business opportunities and are willing to work very hard to get to your goals. You're okay with working with anything hands-on. And you can often be found in a field that involves working with money and or creativity. So let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for those with the midheaven and Taurus? What do you see? What do they need to know in regards to where they are right now in their career, what their career strategy should be, and how their career goals will manifest themselves? Any messages you have would be greatly appreciated for midheaven Tauruses, and we thank you. Can you please show us where midheaven Tauruses are right now in regards to their career? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What should their career strategy be? What should their career strategy be? And we have the Ace of Wands in the upright. And how will their career goals manifest themselves? How will their career goals manifest themselves? The Hermit card in the upright. Alrighty. So your current situation isn't going very well. It seems like things have turned for the worse. Also, these readings are going to be up for all time. They're not specific to a certain time frame, even though the climate right now is, economically uncertain. That's what kind of motivated me to do these readings, because I want to help people. They don't know if they're going back to a job or what jobs are going to be available for them. But you could change your career at any given time and come back and look at the readings or the dream job readings. Okay, enough said about that. So for the time being, or whenever you come and look at this reading, things have turned for the worse, and it's out of your control. So it's almost like all of a sudden your luck just like kind of dumped out on you. You ran out of luck, and the frustration is that, again, you really can't kind of do anything about it, and it happened very suddenly and very unexpectedly. And again, the climate right now is going on with the COVID whole deal, so I mean that can make sense. But strategy, the Ace of Wands. So they're kind of saying, okay, just because your luck has turned for the worse, that doesn't mean it has to hold you down. The Ace of Wands is about using your creativity to kind of think of some kind of idea, something where you can get a new start, getting fired up. The Ace of Wands has a sense of urgency to it, like it has to happen now. Get excited about a new opportunity or something new that you can kind of make happen, a new job, a new project, and get inspired to kind of change things and make it happen. And that's what they're showing for the strategy. Now, how your goals will manifest themselves, we have the Hermit card, which is the card of Virgo. And what I'm kind of getting from this is that this could be, you could look into a career where you don't necessarily kind of work with other people. It's something that you do at home. Okay, obviously a lot of us are working at home at the time that this reading was done, but just something where you're by yourself, you're secluded, you have time to be with your own thoughts, an individual project rather than like a crowd of people or teamwork or collaborating or anything like that. And I think that's what's going on in regards to that Hermit card there. So let me pull clarifiers and learn a little bit more. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for Midheaven Tauruses? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse in regards to where they are now. Yeah. So things, and you can't quite figure out a strategy. Now, part of the problem here is that you're really stuck in your comfort zone. The Wheel of Fortune is about safest bet, and the Knight of Pentacles is about, hey, I don't want to have an adventure. I don't want to kind of like do anything like that, and really being stuck. So it seems like, and this is what's kind of keeping you where you are. This is what's keeping you stuck. Your inability, and it's really in your mind. The Eight of Swords is when you're imprisoning yourself in your mind. You're putting this restriction on yourself. So this is what causes you to get stuck in the same old job, the same old contract, you know, the same old career, all right? So, I mean, they're telling you, you need to explore other things. But right now, you're just stuck and not really kind of, yeah, and the Hermit card. So you're isolating yourself. You're kind of, you know, you are cut off from support systems or cut off from people. You might be kind of sulking a little bit, you know, pulling away, withdrawing, kind of being like, you know, what's the point? Why even bother? So the Ace of Wands is telling you, you really need to pull yourself out of that. You need to start thinking of new ways of doing things and other options and other possibilities. Why is the Ace of Wands here in the upright in regards to career strategy? What the career strategy should be for Midheaven Tauruses. Five of Pentacles upright. King of Wands in reversed. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you really had to get yourself fired up. So it's showing me that I think that's what can actually, you know, what's the necessity is the mother of invention. I think that's what's going to happen, because we have a couple cards here in regards to you being very hard times financially, okay? Kind of being left out in the cold, possibly worrying about poverty, worrying about debt, worrying about getting thrown out of your house. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it may be you expected money to come in, that didn't end up happening, so you're really kind of down on your luck. King of Wands in reverse has you feeling very much like a failure, like you can't achieve anything, like nothing's going to happen. And I really feel like that is what's going to drive you to break out of it, okay? It might be a situation where you absolutely have to hit rock bottom before you say to yourself, you know what, I can't keep on thinking about things the way that I do, and I can't keep on being stuck. You know, a good example would be, okay, like for me, for instance, my degree is, what I'm degreed in is not actually what I do, okay? But what I do, you actually need a degree in, or better off if you do a degree in it. So I don't sit there and say to myself, well, I can't do this because I don't have a degree in it, okay? I don't let that limit me. Whereas I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're saying to yourself, well, I only know this, and this is the only thing that I've done, so I can't possibly do anything else. And you need to break out of that. And what's going to cause you to break out of that is necessity, where you're going to say to yourself, because I think it's a fear like threshold, you know, a security thing. And you're like, I couldn't possibly. And eventually it's going to get to a point where you're going to have to. It's not really going to be a choice, and you're going to have to push through those insecurities. Why is the Hermit card here in the upright in regards to Tauruses and how their goals will manifest themselves? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Hermit card in the upright in regards to how midheaven Tauruses will. So, I mean, money, 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 and success is waiting for you if you break out of this. So if you start to think, and what you might have to do is you might have to kind of go within with the Hermit card. The Hermit card is about soul searching and getting clarity and figuring things out so that you can kind of move forward and decide what you're going to do. Singly is coming up again. So I feel like whatever you decide to do, I don't feel like there's other people around you. So again, it could be a work at home environment, start a business, an online business of some sort. Whatever it is, it's showing me that it's going to be very sustainable, and it's going to be very profitable. Okay, once you break outside of the box, it is going to disrupt your home life. Okay, so I think there's going to have to be some modifications that you're actually going to have to make at home, like maybe set up an office or a corner or something like that, because the Empress in reverse is disruption to home life and how the home is being run. And this might be something that you actually might have problems with, because you definitely like to have your homes in order a certain way. But so it'll be a little bit disruptive, but it's very profitable. So that actually looks really good for you all. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading again, just send me an email and I will incorporate your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, and we could do a whole big old career spread for you. Otherwise, click on the Vimeo link below, where we will be discussing option 1, 2, and 3 for what your dream job would be, so what your predisposition to do, okay? Otherwise, best of luck to you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.